Hey guys and gals, this is Alex Olson with the Exchange Kansas City 1031 Exchange Multifamily Minute. Coming to you every single week as we always do. I've got a lot to talk about today. There's actually been a lot of new product come on the market here in the last several weeks. And I think that a lot of that is because of interest rates have stable at least up until today. And today is February 28th. Hovering around 6.75 and 7.25 for more of the local lenders on the value add side. Uh, Agency debt's probably in the 6.25 range. So, with that said, a lot of sellers and their agents have decided now is a great time to put properties on the market to get them sold because why not? It's a great time to sell, always a great time to buy. So let's take a look at some of the things we got going on. First up is a premier property. This is actually my listing. This is our listing here at Exchange Commercial Real Estate. This is what you're looking at here is 10 units on the Country Club Plaza. This is just an exterior shot of the building. And if you're not familiar with the Country Club Plaza, we have a lot of reading material on that for you. You can learn all about the district. It's a 100-year-old shopping center, one of the oldest in the countries for retail outdoor shopping. It's got a couple Airbnb units in place. I think there's a lot of room for growth on both the rents and the Airbnb income. Just like always, we've got a complete listing package for you, all the financials, all the photos, 3D walkable tours, and videos. So you need to check this one out. It's 1.79 million on the plaza. We have sales comps for $300,000 a unit, similar age buildings without parking. This has parking and a pool. So this is a hot commodity right here. All right, so I won't bore you to death with the rest of those details, but I do strongly recommend you check that property out. So with that said, now let's look at Zillow. As we know, Zillow powers everything on market on the MLS in Kansas City. And, we've done a lot of deals on the MLS recently and have had great success. Here's everything actually that's been on the market in the last 2 weeks. And I already touched on my deal. That's the one right here with the heart shape around it. I got that one saved because that's a special one. We also have several other here in the urban core, one of which is this property for $750. I think this one has some good value here. It's not terribly overpriced. Amazing location next to the streetcar. Good midtown neighborhood. This could be a good fit for somebody. It's a sixplex. It's kind of a little pricey, but I think we need to take a look at it to see where that lands for us. Another opportunity is going to be this property here, which is the West Bottoms, kind of Kansas City, Kansas, Strawberry Hill area. Great views of downtown. I'm not very familiar with this unit, with this building. It's 12 units for less than $100,000 a unit. Could be an interesting opportunity to buy in this area. So happy to look at that together. Another opportunity here is, which I think we've actually seen before, but it's this property on Minnesota Avenue. It's 27 units for 2.3 million in Kansas City, Kansas, what I would call the heart of Kansas City, Kansas. So not like the new side or the really bad side. This is a stable side of Kansas City, Kansas. Depending on the numbers, could be a good buy for you. We actually have 22 units in Kansas City, Kansas, very similar area for much less per unit. Ours is about 60,000 a unit that we have off market that you can take a look at. So just something to compare there. Another opportunity is this property here for 2.5 million. And I'm not familiar with this property as well. It is a little bit up, over, and out there, I would call it. Could be an interesting buy here at the price, 36 units for 2.5 million. I think a lot of it would depend on the interior construction as well as the current rents. Okay, let's zoom out, just make sure we cover everything new. Again, you can see there's a lot of new on here. There's a couple dots on this that I haven't touched on, one of which is new construction, which we've talked about every single week. Another one is a property here in Pleasant Hill that actually was off market. I remember seeing it on market. So they pulled it off market for whatever reason, and now is back on the market here in Pleasant Hill. So that's all the new stuff on MLS. It's 600,000 plus. So several opportunities in here, I think, that actually could be some pretty interesting buys that we should talk about and look at together as you go through your next investment opportunity, whether you're on a 1031 exchange or not. All right, let's hop over now to LoopNet, which CoStar powers LoopNet here. And we can take a look at some of the opportunities that are brand new within the last couple of weeks here as well. We've already covered this one. You see where my mouse is hovering over. We've already covered this one. This is an urban core that I said, pretty interesting opportunity. We have this one right here, which is not my favorite part of Kansas City, off of East 10th Street. 8 units, less than $100,000 a unit. Could be interesting to look at in further detail. Probably some good numbers on it. And I think that, could be an interesting package for somebody. It's just not necessarily a fit for what I would look at right now. And then finally, we have this property here in Grandview, which is a 9-unit building here, fairly turnkey. You can see with some renovations, some updates. It's an interesting 9-unit apartment for 800,000. Could be a good buy for somebody who likes the South Kansas City market. Again, well less than $100,000 a unit with a lot of good upgrades. Could be an interesting buy, pending numbers and pending on all of the building condition. All right. So we'll go back here just to reset and make sure we've covered all of our new opportunities. And it looks like that covers everything. So several new properties onto the market here in the last week or two. A lot of that's derived from stabilization of interest rates, sellers being aware of current market conditions, agents also understanding current market conditions. And there's some good buys out here. Of course, I'm favorable to the listing that we have. And I think there's even some other opportunities there. Now, we have on our marketplace 18 different listings that are off market, a couple on market, but they're all our own listings, so to speak. Now, these are off market, direct to the seller. And I just checked LoopNet CoStar here. Let me see if I can do that real quick. It looks like we actually have just as many deals on market on our marketplace as LoopNet shows. And you can look right here, we've got 19 results. We have 18 deals on our marketplace. So something to look at there. Definitely make sure if you haven't signed up for our marketplace, get on our marketplace. Let's have a conversation. Let's make sure we understand what you're looking for, and let's get some deals done. Again, this is Alex Olson with the Kansas City Multifamily Minute, and we will talk to you soon.